Tonight's show was great, but tomorrow's got to be even better. I've got the producer from the Dave Martin show coming. I'm talking to him about doing a special, one show, and you could be broken in over 60 countries.
Wow. If they get on that show before we do, they're broken worldwide, and we can kiss goodbye to making it in the States.
The guy's already going to the show, and there's not a lot we can do.
Yeah, I want to make sure the concert doesn't happen.
I like your style, Dave.
The end of the one.
Yes.
As of yet, there's been no comment from the one's management, but a person close to the band has told us that this is the end of the one.
The one will be back on tour next Wednesday, and there will be no replacement for Billy. Not now, not ever.
You concentrate on what you're doing, and I'll do the same. And we'll cover up your mistakes.
My mistake?
Yeah!
What are you going to do now? You can hide behind Billy.
Oi!
I hear things aren't going that well in the rehearsal room.
We're just worried about Billy.
Yeah, well, I'm not according to the papers.
What's done is done. Now we've got to get the show right for the rest of the tour. It's what Billy wants. Concentrating on that nostalgia medley. You're dancing like a pregnant duck.
Tom, a question. How much time does it take to put on a t-shirt?
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Who's the comedian? Who's the fairest of them all?
Sarah, that journalist from the Daily News left a message at the stage door again today. I don't want to talk to him.
No, all right, don't worry. I'll speak to him tomorrow, okay? He won't bother you again, I promise.
He only wants to know your recipe for Shepherd's pie.
What time do you have to get up tomorrow?
Cars are picking you up at 7:30, okay? I've booked your alarm course for 6:30. You've got to be at GMTV by 8.
Do we all have to go?
Yes, Billy, it's a band, remember? 4 boys, not 2, that's a duo. Not 3, that's a trio. It's 4, a band.
Okay. What's it for?
They're launching a summer charity. They want you guys to kick it off.
Hey Tim, why don't you get sponsored? See how many girls you can fall in and out of love within a month.
You are the one, one that I want, you're the one that I need, yeah. You are the one, you are the one, one that I want, you're the one that I need, yeah. You are the one.
In terms of each gig, basically, the 20 minutes leading up to it are usually us all slagging each other off about the fact that we aren't ready, or Tom's forgotten the lyrics again.
Tom's forgotten something.
We can't find a microphone, or somebody's boots are missing, and then the 5 minutes before we all just sit there and say, right, that's we're all great, and we're all great friends again. Go on stage and just give it our best, and we usually come off smiling.
I don't think we've had a really bad audience. You have them when they're a bit quiet and you can't get them to get them lively enough.
We were doing One More Chance. I think it was Birmingham. It was Birmingham.
Everyone was well into it,
Everyone
except for
into it. Except this one guy was right up front, just staring at me, going.
And he kept catching Tom's eye, didn't he?
Yeah, I forgot all about it, and I just got on the dance, and I just kept looking at him, and he was going.
And then he when you did the ski yesterday in Berlin, and
He was stand there.
yeah, basically we had the stage was like thrust out stage, so there were people right at the side. And the beginning sequence, we're all standing very still, and Tom's out the front singing. And Trevor was facing these girls, and they were flirting with him, and he was flirting back, and he just completely forgot to start dancing. For the first half of the verse, he was standing there, motionless, like this, smiling. And we were all there going,
with them. I like to keep them involved.
After the gig, everything, we just sort of go and just chill out and wind ourselves down. But like, if anything at all has gone wrong on the gig, then Billy goes completely mental for like at least an hour afterwards, and he won't talk to anyone, and he's like, "Wah."
That's true.
Yeah. And he says things like, "We look like complete idiots out there."
No, I never say that.
We all look like
I never
fools.
say that. I say, you look like complete idiots out there. Because I always do it right, and they always mess up.
Yeah.
Okay, now listen, tonight's show was great, but tomorrow's got to be even better. I've got the producer from the Dave Martin show coming. Now, I know you all keep abreast of the world's media, but his show is satellited to over 100 million people around the world. I'm talking to him about doing a special, one show, and you could be broken in over 60 countries, including Russia, China, and the US of A. Yeah. So listen, the cast will take you straight to the arena from GMTV, okay? Everybody happy?
Yes, miss.
We've been through some good times, and we've made it through some bad times.
It sounds like lyrics of a song.
It's not a very good song, though.
We've always learned from each new experience.
And come out of it stronger.
And fitter.
And better. But this time we were really up against it. None of us had ever had to face such a challenge.
Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, joined up writing was a bit difficult for Trevor.
Hey, I'm getting much better at it though.
He never knew if the one was built to withstand something like this happening. Billy wouldn't have doubted us, though.
Yes, he would, lads!
It's like this, right? No, I pay you a lot of money to make that lot sound great, right? But if I say to you, that knob there should be on 10, then it should be on 10. Do you get it?
You're the boss.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a bad day for you.
Hello, Dave. If it's bad news, you better start looking for another job. I hope you know where your local job centre is. No, go on. When? Right. Well, just going to sort it out. All right, like everything else around here. Yeah. Speak to you later. Yeah, bye. What number's that number?
8.
Not 10.
No.
Right. Look, I'm just going to go and have a word with the band. Why don't you go and get yourself some lunch?
Fine by me.
Do you want to take this with you?
No.
Oh, I think you do, because you're not coming back. You're sacked. How does that sound? Right, listen up, you lot. Brown stuff's just hit the fan.
What now?
I've just had Fat Dave on the blower. Looks like the producer of the Dave Martin show is going to see the one. Exactly. Which means that if they get on that show before we do, they'll have broken worldwide, and we can kiss goodbye to making it in the States.
So if Fat Dave was right, the guy's already going to the show and there's not a lot we can do.
Yeah, I want to make sure the concert doesn't happen.
I like your style, Dave. Look, I've got a bit of lunch booked, so why don't I leave it with you?
Let's hear it then.
I know we haven't been together quite so long, and I don't intend to string along and play your song.
playing who? Who's playing who? We know and understand.
Stop, Billy. How many times have I told you?
It's that duck again.
Like this. Don't delay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, can you stop again?
Don't delay, 'cause another day has gone away. Don't delay, 'cause another day is thrown away. When will you see? When will you see the dark cloud hanging over you? Keep your faith. I reach out from the highest tree. Each leaf I see revealed to me. Your faith. Just like a child, I find my way into your heart, and there I am to stand. Don't pour an apple at me, please. Will you please wake up? Billy, hold on, mate. You'll be alright. Believe me, just my luck. When everything goes so well, this has
Tom, just stop thinking about yourself for a moment.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Bill, hold on. Tom's coming, you'll be alright, mate. Someone called his mum. Yeah, Tom. What about Sarah? I think she's on her way here now. What happened? Billy, you had an accident. Something fell on you, mate. You're gonna be alright, mate. Just hope you dance like a duck again.
Tim, what? I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs.
So it's say anything in there about the what?
Yeah, it does actually.
Well, what then?
The end of the one.
Yes.
Billy Jordan, youngest member of the boys' supergroup. Supergroup The One, is said today to be in a stable condition after a tragic accident at a rehearsal of The One's next concert.
Accidents would happen, I suppose.
A spokesman for the Radcliffe Hospital said that Billy is no longer on the critical list, but there were complications due to the fact he has sustained a great deal of damage to his spinal cord. As of yet, there's been no comment from The One's management, but a person close to the band has told us that this is the end of The One.
Yes! Right then! Drinks on me, you lot! Coming or what?
No, I've got a bit to do.
Please yourself.
Billy, I know you can't hear me, but there's something I want to say to you. We never have time to talk anymore, do we? It's just constant work. I know you think I'm always at you, but maybe I am. Why do I do it? I want you to be successful. I want you to be one of the greatest. Not just you, all four of you. Billy, I'm sorry. I never do anything to hurt you. I never do anything. Please get better.
Sarah, it's okay. Don't get upset. You've got to think of the other guys. They need you. You've got to get them working hard.
Alright, mate. How you feeling? Bought you these.
Right. Today's batch. Get well soon cards via the fan club. Get well soon cards that were at Lactose. Oh, and Noel said he'd pop in later, but I told him not to bring that brother of his. Need I say more?
Tim, I'm never going to walk again, am I?
Of course you will. They can do anything nowadays. Change hearts, sew fingers back on. They're even growing ears on hamsters.
Let's face it, the wine is now just you, Tom and Trevor. You have to find someone else.
No. Never. We'll never replace you.
Nigel, hi. Sorry I didn't get back to you earlier. It's been total madness. Yeah, of course we're all upset. Well, look, is this off the record or is it for tomorrow's paper? Right, well, I've already issued a press statement via the record company. But as we go back a long way, I'll give you an exclusive. You ready? Pen poised? The One will be back on tour next Wednesday, and there will be no replacement for Billy. Not now, not ever. Billy will never be replaced. Yeah, I wondered when we were going to get round to this. Look, you have to understand, I wasn't there when the accident happened, so I don't know what Tom did or didn't say. But I have spoken to him since then, and he says he did say that, or something like that. Look, the poor boy didn't know what was going on. 1 minute he's rehearsing, and the next his best friend is lying under 5 tons of lighting. Yes, they are still friends. Well, I'm sure you're going to make up whatever you want anyway. I don't even know why you bothered calling.
How many times have I told you, you move to the left now when we get to the chorus?
No, I don't. Look, no, Rain. We've been rehearsing this for the last 3 hours, and I always go to the right. So can I make a suggestion? What? You concentrate on what you're doing, and I'll do the same. And we'll cover up your mistakes.
My mistakes?
Yeah!
What are you going to do now you can't hide behind Billy?
Oi!
What are you saying?
Stop it! This is not good. Do you realise what we're doing? Look, shouting at each other is not going to get us a show together. Billy's not here, and there's nothing we can do about that. Just ask yourselves, what would he want? Do you think he wants to be like this? Well, no. He wants to put together the best possible show for the fans. So let's start again and do it for Billy. Okay?
I'm Billy.
I know who you are.
So who are you then?
Lauren Parker.
Nice to meet you, Lauren Parker.
I like your last single.
Thanks.
What's Tim like?
It's funny. You can ask me
What?
if I'm still in the band.
Everybody knows you're still in the band.
Sure. So why are you here?
Car crash.
How long have you been in here?
4 months. You get used to it after a while. I quite like it now. Even the food's not that bad. They're just trying to get me to walk with these things. What about you? Had your test results yet?
Just about to.
Will you come in?
Good luck.
Thanks. See you around.
Come down our end. There's loads of people who'd like to see you.
I hear things aren't going that well in the rehearsal room.
Just worried about Billy.
Yeah, well, I'm not according to the papers.
Yeah, well, just don't read them. You know it's all lies.
Yeah, but it's not that easy when you're over every front page, is it?
Listen, mate, everyone knows you didn't mean what you said. He'll have Billy just the same as the rest of us. So why don't you just let it rest?
Yeah, well, people who read the papers don't know that, do they?
The Daily News said I had 3 A-levels last week.
Well, we all know that's not true.
I've never said it.
What's done is done. Now we've got to get the show right for the rest of the tour. It's what Billy wants. Right, now just get back into the rehearsal room and work for Billy.
Yeah, come on, guys.
I've just got to make a phone call.
Yeah, who to?
Lisa.
Lisa?
Lisa who?
I met her yesterday at the BBC. I said we'd have a drink.
Another time?
That's why I was going to phone her. Honest.
Come on.
Do you just mind signing this picture for my daughter? She's got all your singles. We tried to get her tickets for one of your concerts last Christmas for her birthday. Left it too late.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. We took her to Planet Hollywood instead.
Guess it's a tough call. For one or a burger.
Now, down to business.
Loss.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Well, we have completed all the tests. It was a very nasty accident. There was a lot of weight that fell on your back and spinal cord.
I know. I was underneath it.
Of course. Well, what the results of the tests show us is very little, I'm afraid.
Great.
I thought you might say that. In layman's terms, it would appear you have trapped a group of nerves right at the base of your back. It's a complete mess.
My mum always said I was messy.
Now, I've discussed surgery with the neurosurgeon and he's not keen. He thinks going in there for a poke around would be very dangerous and possibly do more harm than good.
Look, Doctor, just tell me the truth.
Well, I have to be very honest. My colleagues and I have discussed your case at length. I would say prepare for the worst.
You're saying I'll never walk again?
Together at the end of the day, smiling in your own special way. Got to let you know, yes, I've got to let you know.